The magic of people. The commonality between Harlem and New Orleans are folks like Louis Armstrong and the type of talent and opportunities that places like the Apollo Theater here, places have brought to the world. And they've brought that opportunity to individuals like Louis Armstrong. So it's very fitting that we celebrate Louis Armstrong today. The final thing about Louis Armstrong that I like to mention is that he's the great classic American underdog story. And when you think about a lot of the folks that got on that stage at the Apollo Theater and became who they are, they remind us of the Louis Armstrong story, which is that not everyone can be a great artist, but that a great artist can come from anywhere. So today we raise our hands to the great Louis Armstrong as he is welcomed into the Apollo Hall of Fame. Thank you.
Thank you, Irvin. So now I want to bring up a lady who has jazz running in her veins. Her dad was a renowned jazz musician. She runs the Jazzmobile, and many of you in Harlem know the Jazzmobile. But she's here as Vice President of the Louis Armstrong Education Foundation. So I'd like to bring up Robin Bell Stevens.
Thank you so much, Janelle. It really is an honor to be here. It's nice to see a lot of my Jazzmobile people in the house tonight. Thank you so much for coming out and supporting this. And just real quick, I'm going to say Jazzmobile really does acknowledge and support and thanks Janelle and everyone here at the Apollo Theater, and certainly Laura Greer, who is their premier programmer. I see her here, I just have to call her out. And to say it's a wonderful program that you're doing this weekend, because our interest is obviously to keep the legacy of jazz music going, and you guys are doing it so well. So thank you so much. I just have to say that first and foremost. So Louis Armstrong, so I'm going to try and shout over the trust. So Louis Armstrong certainly did come to Harlem, and we certainly do acknowledge the fact that New Orleans gave birth to the music. But Louis Armstrong certainly did appear here, but he also sung at the Savoy Ballroom, as we talk about the Lindy Hop. So he has certainly put a lot of roots here in the Harlem community. I am very happy to represent the Louis Armstrong Educational Foundation today. Everyone knows about Louis and his music. A lot of people know that he was a great ambassador of the music. A lot of you know the story about him going to Ghana during war times, and they stopped the war just so he could perform. And there are lots of other stories like that. The Michael Cogswell, who is here, and he is the executive director of the Louis Armstrong House Museum in Harlem, Queens. So I invite all of you to go there, and you can see the house where the man lived, where he recorded. When I say he recorded, you go into his dining room, sitting around having dinner, you're not knowing it, but he's recording the whole conversation. So, and if you think I'm misrepresenting the facts, go to the house, and Mike will take you on a tour, and you will see if I am telling you the truth. The Louis Armstrong also has another living legacy, and that is the Louis Armstrong Educational Foundation. And our purpose is to support the music that he is the father of. New York and Harlem and Jazzmobile, we acknowledge that. He is the father of jazz, and he is, through the Louis Armstrong Educational Foundation, we support other programs that are interested in continuing that legacy.